How are y'all doing today?
Oh, are we alive? Are we living?
Eating lunch.
You lunch? Okay, yeah.
Food. I'm doing nothing. I'm here. I'm just here. Hi.
Sounds good.
Do we start? I guess we start accepting questions. So,
Yeah, sure. Why
right.
not?
Are we doing both spoken questions and questions from the chat?
I was just thinking from the chat. I guess we could invite people up later if they want.
No one asked
Yeah.
yet.
If I guess we can do text message questions first, and then later on we can let people speak with their words.
People, please start asking questions.
Yeah, constructive questions. Thanks, TDK. Great start.
To answer TDK's question, no, I do not fart. I am not human.
This is going very well. Come on, people, you must have some questions. I can't think of a question.
No worries,
I gave
it's
you like
okay.
4 hours. I gave you guys like 4 hours advance. Come on.
Like, as a side note, right? Like, I make tea a lot, right? And something I only learned to do recently was to put milk in it. Like, I've just been doing 2 sugar, but like never milk. And like, it's a like day or night difference with milk. Like,
Have you been drinking tea without the milk? Fucking
yeah,
hell.
but like just two sugar, you know. So I mean, it's sweet enough, but like, anyway,
Christ.
I'm forced to drink tea straight up.
it's okay, I guess.
Yeah, maybe we should ping everyone. Just say, well, not everyone, but just Discord updates.
I already pinged them. I pinged them 4
Ping 'em
hours ago.
Yeah, I'll do it again. Just say it's starting now.
All right, sounds good.
At Discord updates, content. Dating, this is starting very.
Huh? How many people? We don't really keep a number like that, but I would easily say thousands, 2,000, somewhere around there.
That sounds. I mean, I'd base it off of what we got in the server at the moment, which for index that is almost just under, just about under 1.5K, and then maybe I'd add a couple on to that from people who've just come from YouTube videos about it. So I'd say around 2,000.
Wait, we set up Sentry about a month ago, and the amount of requests we have since then was over 100,000. Then again, the beacon request also spam requests, so that kind of messes up the number.
True.
There's a question. Similar. Reactions disabled in the server announcements because we had a bunch of issues with people there, and I just think we've left it because it just seems to work with them off in there.
Personal question, Sketch. What is the meaning of 2001 your username? I was at a friend's house playing Mario Kart, and we had to pick a username, and I just randomly came up with that name. The 2001 has no significance at all.
Nice. Progress of WeNet.
Ask Soafen that.
Yeah.
If Soafen wants to speak, invite her up.
Yeah, Soafen, do you feel like answering that question? Because we could bring you up here. Let's wait for a response.
Question for Sketch. Do you have ears and or eyes? No. I only have a mouth.
Oh, man.
I code using Braille.
That'd be kind of cool, honestly.
That'd be kind of cool, actually, yeah.
That's why GTA 6 is taking so long. They're all blind at rock.
Soafen, do you want to speak this question, or do you want to speak the answer to the WeNet question? I guess I'll just send an invite and see what happens.
A release date for Demay? No, we don't. That's something we want to be extremely careful about because I mean, not only are we handling like people's address, I mean, we have to relay payment information as well. So that's something we're not just gonna speculate a release date for. When it's ready, it'll be ready. We'll make sure you'll know.
Basically, you've got the usual response. Soon, DM. It's coming. It's coming. We're working on it, kind of. All right, Sophie, do you want to answer that WeNet question?
Sure, yeah. So mainly what I would say is we're seeing where we can go with the internet channel, and we're combining that with what people want to see. So, keep on having suggestions. That would be great to have them keep coming in. And another thing would be the Winoma integrated browser being even more limited. So it's proven an interesting challenge to push the boundaries of it.
Do you have anything profound to say before you go to silence?
Profound. Not really, no. Things are going well. Just keep going with the suggestions, I would say to everybody who's interested in that.
WeNet is cool. Check it out.
All right, so progress on McDonald's integration. So from what I got, it's just the products because McDonald's outsources to like Uber Eats and all those other delivery services. So we can't deliver using they don't deliver themselves, so we have to use like Uber Eats or Foodoroo or something like that. So if we were to use McDonald's by itself, it would just be an aesthetic thing.
I don't think we've ever tackled looking into Buffalo Wild Wings, so I don't know anything about that.
Question for Sketch. When are you going to do another Pizza Deny stream? Actually, 2 weeks from now, maybe next week, actually. I feel like ordering again.
Ooh, yummy. Cool. So we have an anime question for everyone. Do you like Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, or any other anime?
Is Beastars an answer?
Beastars is the answer. Yeah, there's another. I mean, that shouldn't really be a surprise. Beastars counts. It does. Netflix says it's an anime, so we'll go with that.
I really enjoyed Spice and Wolf more recently. It's pretty decent too. Like I didn't expect like to learn about economics, and here I am learning about economics. Anyway,
learning.
Right?
Educational.
Now we can't monetize this video either because I said the word. Is someone recording this?
Please.
We did say, please, someone please record this and send it to us. We like archiving things.
Has any work been done on TV no Toma? That is yes and no. So that channel relies on a lot of stuff like WeConnect 24 and so forth. So it doesn't run well under Dolphin. We have been slowly kind of going through it and figuring out, what all it needs. A long-term goal is to add WeConnect 24 support to Dolphin. So that's kind of like one of those things that will take quite some time before we can get around to it. But it's in mind.
Body check channel, that's not being worked on currently. Question mark?
Yeah.
Not as much, yeah.
It technically is, but it's not. Yeah, I haven't touched the channel. We haven't touched the channel since. Let me check actually.
Last week, I'm pretty sure because I did that when I was driving home.
June 17th, 2021.
We move in and out.
Wow. Okay.
We move
almost a month ago.
We move in and out of working on things. We don't really set people to do certain tasks. We just kind of let people work on things, and then if they have anything they discovered or got working, they post it in the chats. And it basically just rolls like that until we get things into a workable state. At least that's how I've seen things go. Or is that stupid? I feel like that's why I'm right in saying that. You just let people work on what they want, and anything that kind of does stick, does stick. Mm. Snoop, when will you post on your blog once again?
Oh, um, actually, I was writing a post the night before, and then stuff came up, and I didn't finish it. So that is unfortunate timing, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I want to write about between like internals of projects I've been working on and whatever. So at some point, I guess I'll find time.
Are we currently any updates on Doka demo? No. We love that question.
I got it to infinitely load. It's just infinitely sending data to the DS.
I'm having
It's a
flashbacks
really
that one night.
tricky
Well,
thing, honestly.
I'm having
We
flashbacks
can't
that one
use.
night where we were just sat up. So I was just sat in bed trying to fit. You get pushing updates to the dev server. We just kept trying. My 3DS just kept locking up with it.
Yeah, I don't know. For Doka demo, we need to like do a ton, honestly. Unfortunately, it does take quite some effort to figure out because it's not as verbose with debugging messages as things on the Wii might be. So
It's also harder because we can't use emulators. It just dies on every emulator we try on.
yeah. Oh, real quick. So wire images used by Wii Room in the .img format. Honestly, I have no clue why they chose img. There's just JPEGs. So I don't know what they were thinking there. Probably for the same reason movie clip, usually .mo, it's .mov. So I don't know what they were
Nintendo or
thinking.
trolls.
Pretty much.
TDK is asking, what are we going to do after we revive all the services? So we have, well, of course, we need to keep maintaining things. So once everything's, if we ever get everything up and running, we can't just leave it and let it run. So that would be terrible and things would start breaking down. So of course, we'll as long as we're here, we'll always be here to maintain the servers. Also, we have
I'll personally retire.
Oh, yes, there's that. We have something on the back burner. Not going into specifics, we have a couple people working on a thing, and that is all I'll say on said thing. Just very, very.
The thing.
I don't
this
even
is
know
very
this thing.
Sketch. You do know this thing. It is the thing.
Yes,
You
I know
know.
now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you know what the thing is. This is very, very long term, like in the future, because yeah, something's coming. TM. Once we're going. I can explain how we're going about it. We're going about it in a way. Yeah, we're going about it in a way where we'll only discuss it once it's finished, because we don't want to set people up for disappointment. So that's all. That's all I'm saying on this matter of what's happening.
I just discovered magnets exist.
Let's see. So, what will the Wii Room's shop be used? Will stuff actually be sent to our house? No. Most likely not. Between the fact that we don't have exactly like a distributor to do so.
Please donate.
Yeah, we would have to make. Yeah,
You donate enough money.
Pretty much.
You donate enough money, you can do it.
We will make Snoot hand make your Me stamps and ship them to you.
Yo.
The WiiLink 24 basement's
I'm
gonna turn into a factory.
So please don't do that. Let's see.
Will there ever be
so,
a server status page like Reconnect 24 has? We have a server status page on our site. Yeah,
We do?
it's in
service.
Yeah.
Not server. Server status page because we don't have
server.
downtime.
We don't have downtime.
The only downtime we have is stupid downtime when one of us does something stupid and then we have to turn everything off.
Real quick though, I want to go back to the Wii Room shop question real quick. So we've been talking about kind of like putting games or so forth into the shop, but there's a very large chance that it just won't be a shop again because we'd have to make all of that by ourselves and in Flash, So it would be quite awful.
Is
An action script a trash language?
Is the funny thing only on the dev server, or is that on the main server as well?
The dev server's dead.
Is it? No.
Oh yeah. Someone needs to fix that actually.
Someone needs to fix that. Yeah. No.
Yeah, please.
Wait. Hang on. I don't know. Is Never going to give you up in Flash format? Is that only on the shop on the?
It used to be, but no longer.
No, it has a placeholder one where we use the WiiNoma API. But on the beta one, I think it returns the same thing. I'm not sure actually. It should.
Yeah, that share a folder.
So I remember Snoop spent ages trying to convert that into an FLV that would actually fit.
That took way too long. Real quick, so what would happen if I pressed send to DSI on Wii Room? It'll just say that it's sending and do nothing. It will not crash your Wii. No longer.
Also, I don't think any videos have that feature. I think we disable them all by default. Have you considered or attempted rotating the posters in both the room and the theater? Have you run into any limitations with this? I'm pretty sure rotating 180 degrees will be fine. And I'm not sure about 90. Snoot, do you have any?
I've rotated them all, I guess. To look like how they have it in V770, I guess. But no, I'm pretty sure it does check for that it's in portrait of sorts.
Will you ever revive 3DS and Wii U services? No, it's a bit out of. I think
No.
we can leave that to the other people. We got to leave things for other people to do. It's a bit out of our range, unfortunately. Also, I think most of the Wii U services are alive, bar Miiverse.
Yeah. I've had a few people ask about things like Nintendo TV, which is something that like it sounds very interesting, but it is rather out of their scope. So there's a good chance that should we ever get around to it, it will take years. Because there's so many things with the Wii just alone. Real quick, I want to jump back. Will there ever be applications in the future for new developers wanting to help with the service? I don't really like the concept of applications there. All of our sources on GitHub. So if you wanted to help out, you are definitely welcome to clone the repository, get things set up, start running. That being said, we could definitely use some help figuring out what we need to provide for people to just start running things like room server or camp server. So, if you do that and you have any questions, let me know. Pretty much all of our current developers are just people who helped out previously, either contributing to our GitHub repositories or messaged with us.
You just need Python knowledge. That's pretty much it.
We should write documentation, really, though. Unless,
It
do we have?
It should be, yeah. What do we think of the new logo design? I like it.
It looks much cleaner. Thank you for pointing that out for us. So, burrito with that.
Oops.
Thank you, Mint, for the logo. Everyone just thank Mint.
Yeah, thank you, Mint.
It
was really nice, and I love how it works with color schemes.
today or tomorrow ever be brought back? Today and tomorrow is not online,
Thankfully.
so we won't have to bring it back. Just download the WAD.
Yeah.
Why did you change the name of your service to WiiLink? Someone please answer that. 'Cause
We dropped to 24 because we don't really need the WeConnect 24 type stuff. We wanted a bit of a different name, and WeLink makes a lot more sense to us because you're kind of linking your Wii to all these services back again. There's no 24 because you can do it whenever, or even in Dolphin. So we dropped to 24 just because it's not needed, honestly, and it's a little bit of a nicer name.
Oh, yeah, that's true, actually.
will there be more guest me's that will come on more often on we should make a suggestion channel, see who you want. That'd be cool.
Don't we already? With suggestions and videos? Or do you mean something else?
Guest me's like you know how I come in and tell you about the new beta, right?
Yeah,
right,
you,
right.
but it's my
Sorry.
yeah, you, but
Like
it's my
the-
me.
I
Like
misunderstood you there.
concierge me's.
Yeah, wait, hang on. Isn't you said concierge me is you, but isn't it my me at the moment? Just with your text.
No,
It's whatever your
it's
console
me,
has
but
and fetched first.
it's so confusing. It's like Citrus comes in and says it's me.
That's what I mean. It's funny.
It's like
There was a point like within, I think, like a few minutes of us releasing VA3 in which I accidentally copied Citrus Me over sketches. And I think that might be cached on a few people's Wii still. So, oops.
Do I still have? Is the compressed JPEG of Citrus still in the rooms?
I believe so. Yeah.
Thank God, I love that image so much.
my Wii won't have enough space for the rest of the channels that'll be released in the future. Will future channels work if I put them on the SD card menu? Yes, it's just a channel on the SD card menu. That's all it is.
How the SD card menu works is it literally all it does is it stores all of the data of the channel up until you run it. So like it doesn't matter.
One second, Citrus.
At the end,
please stop asking about release dates for channels. We do not know when the Demi channel will come out.
Yeah, I'm saying SD card menu. At the end of by the time it's loaded, it doesn't matter because all the SD card menu does is store the data of the channel on the SD card up until you boot it up, which is then it's moved over to the main Wii for you to run it. That's how it works. So.
Will there be good?
Yes.
Trying to get the channels actually working right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's long term. Translation is long term goals.
It may prove to be interesting translating. That is definitely true. It should not say they are failing to start. That sounds like something else is wrong. We don't do anything that like breaks stuff.
Fail to start. Usually you copied it from another Wii and you don't have a patched iOS 80. That's what's happening. If you do have Reconnect 24, they do bundle a patched iOS 80.
Should we start taking spoken questions?
Sure.
All right. If you
Just to
want
help
to
people
raise,
out.
if you want to raise your hand and ask a question with your voice, feel free to do so now.
Mood.
Damn. I guess we keep taking grading.
No, we'll just wait until people show up. I'm sure someone will eventually.
An
Reconnect 24
No,
is not our enemy.
and an enemy. What? We're just separate projects. That's about it.
Will there be any guest me that can talk, like the citrus me?
Oh yeah.
Snoop,
It's just an
answer that,
option
please.
you can enable for me. So if anyone wanted to do that, they could definitely do so. We haven't really gotten
For what?
around to.
Oh yeah, a way to upload audio.
Yeah, so we will have to work on that.
We just taking WiiLink questions, or are we taking everything questions?
Anything goes.
Citrus, can you lower the slow mo?
Yes, please.
WiiLink Among Us custom server when?
No.
Put it down to 30
No,
seconds.
I have a video actually. I put Among Us in the theater.
Oh no, why did you do that?
Sussy. Yeah, everything questions, I guess. If you got a question, just throw it at us, and if it's sensible, I guess we'll answer it.
Will the gilded bot be brought back with better security? Oh yeah.
Automating in what sense?
Wait, X-Connect died?
Oh, sorry. To change out the posters. Yes, that's
Yeah.
something we have in mind.
Why did we never change the dog?
Placeholder dog forever.
In the original, like, Wii Room operated by Nintendo, there was some phrase in the background. I'll have to see if I can find it on a video and reply with. But
Okay.
we haven't found anything to replace her. So I guess we could put like our logo, but yeah.
Right, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I didn't know X-Connect died.
I never
Yeah.
even knew what it was.
It was like Reconnect.
Huh. I guess the Patreon bot is once again broken.
Right.
Alrighty, sorry about that. Here we go. Where did disk come from? What? I'm so confused. But there you go, that's the image that's supposed to be in the background. No, I think we're okay without a Minecraft server for quite some while.
The world download is there if you want it, if you want to go back to it. The issue is, like, we hosted it, it used up resources, and no one was using it. That's the thing. It's all nice having it and everything, but if only like 1 to 2 people are logging onto it a week or something like that, then what's the point of it taking up resources?
Very,
Simple as
very
that.
intense. Right. Start of a function. Just search it up on Google. You should get a bunch of answers telling you what a function is.
What happened to the VPS? It's still in my possession. Why?
Sorry, I thought I could stick around here for longer.
Oh, gotta head out?
Yeah, I gotta head out. It was nice
Alrighty.
talking to everyone, answering questions.
Yeah.
Don't explode the place without me.
Alright. Take care.
See you later.
I don't. Maybe we will put the WiiLink logo in the back of the room or
Yeah,
something like that. I'll have to look into it. It's a very small image, however, so I have no clue how that's going to work out.
I don't know what the Japanese text says. It's too small. October 2020. Where was that?
Very
Was that
tedious.
when? Was that when we didn't get it working on real console yet, or?
Thereabouts, yeah.
Here, let me
There's a
check.
lot of weird stuff to do. There is an entire thing on like how to figure out if like text is actually a number character, and they do it in the most like obscure way possible, and it took about 2 days to figure it out. So that was a lot of fun. It was not a lot
Yeah,
of
I did.
fun.
I just checked when I tried to get it on my Japanese Wii, and it kept erroring, and we never knew why. That was 28th of October. So yeah. Wow.
It is a class, yeah. It's class that extends to form type.
Wait, kill me the class? I thought it was a supply.
Nah. It might be too. I don't know honestly. But I'm pretty sure it's in like form step high.
Actually, I mean, technically, it's a class in forms, the Flask form, but there's also a kill me file. I'm pretty sure.
See. That's right. As a template. WeNet demo on the website. Probably not for the foreseeable future for right now.
Why did Larson
Let's be
close
in
the
a Wii.
shop? Because he wanted the open shop channel gods to be mad at him.
It should work on a Wii Mini, but I don't know about the Korean Wii.
Yeah, Korean Wii's
Korea-
don't seem to work because they only check for like Japanese NTSC and PAL.
Oh, you could region change it, I think, right?
I'm interested to play with actually. Like, it shouldn't work. Yeah, absolutely.
Excuse me. So here's a question for all of y'all. Have you all been enjoying what we're putting on Wii Room in terms of shows so far? Sweet.
I keep rewatching Chalice as the Weatherman every single day of my life.
Tomorrow, I think I should have another thing ready. More content and another feature coming tomorrow.
Sweet. And hopefully we'll have even more content coming up here, so should be pretty cool.
Yeah. Let's see how much stuff I have to convert.
Oh yeah, I'm in a theater.
It shouldn't be too hard, right?
It's 7, 8.
That channel's hard to
I
find,
am.
honestly.
Will you work on Immuno Theater? It's being worked on somewhere else, actually. Me, Shoko, and Snoot are working on it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's so quiet now.
Yeah.
Awkward silence.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have some pretty cool things for as well. I don't really quite know what's going to be on there, but it's a new experience, you know. So we'll definitely have some things on there. Oh yes. So for the TV in the theater, having videos, or sorry, for the main room on the TV, we have been looking into that. It's rather complicated due to the way Nintendo did it, but it's definitely in mind and something we're gonna do.
That's to do with intro types, right?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oops.
If we don't have like any more questions, you think we can end it?
Yeah.
Well, there are questions
okay.
now.
Have you planned on fixing the weather problem from the main menu in Wii Room? We think that is going to be impossible to fix because the Japanese forecast BFFs and the European and American, they use different weather codes. And since it's a Japanese channel, Wiinomos searches for the Japanese weather codes. And why we think it's defaulting to thunderstorms is because the last code is thunderstorms, so it's reading as invalid data.
Oh, that's cool, actually.
What is planned for TV no Toma? That's a good question, honestly. We were looking at some point to try and figure out local, like open air airings within areas, but that will be interesting. Where I think that's a good question. I think by courier they meant like somebody shows up at your house and hand delivers it. But I don't really know what situation that would be. I guess they had like a Postmates type thing. I
Maybe
don't know.
something like physical.
The Italian translation had a few things that were weird about it, mostly because of the layout, how the channel handles text and so forth. So we haven't touched it since because, yeah, localization will have to come later when things are a lot more stable. Unfortunately. For that matter, there's a French translation as well. That will emerge at some point.
What is plans for the security of the Demi channel? Honestly, I really don't know the whole address thing. I just know we won't look at your addresses. We don't store them in a database anywhere. It's only sent to the restaurant you're going to or you're ordering from, and credit card details cannot be entered through the channel, so that's safe. The only issue that we have, aside from the address thing, is that if someone starts like prank ordering food to other houses, we can get in serious trouble.
There's a lot to figure out there.
Well, who is Slow Speed Frog? Oh, I thought it was Turtle. Just
Yeah, I've got to head out in about 5 minutes, so I guess we'll have a few more questions here, and then I
gotta get back to work soon too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I am very stretching my lunch break here. So the My Channel is actually going to work with food companies and not play around like the Digicam print channel. If you check the YouTube video on our YouTube channel, you can see that I ordered a pizza from Domino's. Hopefully next week I can order again.
Cool.
Can we revive the BBC iPlayer?
What
I know
the-
we're not doing that. I'm pretty sure people have looked into it. I'm sorry.
That would be cool.
All right, so I think we should end it here after 2 more questions.
Alrighty. Are the services open source? Yes, they are.
To prevent prank orders, implement a system where only process orders from a real Wii NAND, so it prevents the channel from being used as Dolphin NANds. That won't change anything.
Yeah, like
because
if you're
you
gonna
can
do
still
6
use a real Wii to
orders, that's
scan.
your fault. You're the one who's gonna have to pay for it.
No, you have to pay in cash, so it's pay on delivery. So
Yeah, but that's the same as if you did it on the website. Right? So it's the mic
no,
and
paying
do
cash. It's someone's house, like that's far away from you. You can't do anything because it reads the order as it came from our server, not from the person.
Right. What are we gonna do about that then?
I am honestly not sure. We'll figure that out when the time comes.
God.
How many regions are you planning to cover, if I may?
That's a good question.
Ask Justino that. He's the one who's reverse engineering all the APIs. Thank you so much. If it weren't for him, none of this would have been possible.
Yeah, thank you.
I think we should wrap it up now.
You want?
Yeah, we'll go ahead. Oh, real quick about V770. That is definitely in development, so at some point it will emerge.
Talk.
All right. Do you want to make the announcement, or should I?
Never River, you're welcome to.
All right. So, after a bit of consideration, we are proud to announce that Turtle is going to be joining our staff team.
Amen.
Congratulations, Turtle.
Yeah, thank you, and
If
can't
he's
wait to have you on the team.
here, I
Uh-huh.
think he's in.
Yeah.
We love Turtle a lot. He's really cool.
Yeah, let's bring him in. Let's bring him up to the chat. I think he raised his hand. Invite to speak. No, I just moved him back to the audience.
Oh no.
Invite to speak. Oh no.
Hi, Turtle.
Hi. I'm really glad to be a huge part of this. It's
But
cool that I
Turtle's a
can-
janitor now.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the team. You get to clean up everything.
Why is it janitor now? And when was it changed? Because I never
That's
noticed.
fun.
Speech. Speech.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. This really came out of nowhere. So thank you everybody for putting me into consideration and being people that for showing interest in the. I don't know.
So good. We're happy to have you here.
Beautiful.
Speech of the year.
You guys are awesome.
All right, so I have to get back to work.
All right.
That's the end of me.
Yeah, well, thank y'all for coming. It was great answering questions, and as always, if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask and ask the team, or you are welcome to suggest things and suggestions, new videos, and all that and so forth. But again, thank you for coming, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you all again soon.
Goodbye, chat. Yes.
All right, bye. Take care.
Yeah. Bye.